Tidehunter was in the middle, and he had that squid item, and he was standing next to AA. And at first I was like, dude, is AA riding a squid? And then it was just a freaking massive cosmetic on Tidehunter.
We need to talk about this BM thing that heroes are doing.
Wyvern will commonly flap her wings in other heroes' face. Whereas Jakiro, next time Jakiro gets picked, look at him in the pick screen. He does not flap his wings.
Okay.
He's just like constantly coasting, and you're like, how does he float?
Yeah.
That's just the magic of being a two-headed dragon.
You think Jakiro looks over to Wyvern and be like, you know, it's like somebody from the city looks somebody from like, you know,
The country?
yeah, be like, oh, you country bumpkins, you know, is that what Jakiro says to Wyvern?
No, it's the other way around. Wyvern's really smart. She reads books.
Yeah,
Jakiro's like, he's the ogre magi of dragons. Everyone
here's the
thinks
thing.
he's a dumbass.
Dude, he glides, dude. He be gliding.
Yeah, because he's too dumb to flap his
Oh, I
wings. That's
see.
why.
I
That's
see.
why he has such low move speed.
See, I would think that if you glide, you're actually exerting less energy, so you're
No.
a superior being. But
Yeah, well then you think Crystal Maiden is... Oh wait, but her Arcana does make her float.
hey, there's a Cory out the map. Somebody kill it.
Oh wait! Look at this basic bitch dire courier. Wait,
Basic.
why is it a dire? Oh yeah, he's a dire hero.
Oh, there you go.
Well, he's gonna courier his way right out of that bounty rune.
Is this a lane switch? Looks like it is.
Begins.
All right, triple rune for IGV.
Nice.
Oh no, he blocked maybe a bit. Maybe you gonna miss up his block? Nah, he's
Nah.
good.
He's good. Although Viper's a very slow hero. Yep, he botched it.
Confirmed not open AI.
Although this was all tactical. He wants Sakata to get these last hits so that Clockwork can snipe the courier.
I mean, the courier is already
what
waiting.
a play.
Like, doesn't even need the last hit, dude. That was just a bad block.
Oh damn, you're right.
Dude, the flamethrower is loaded and ready, man. You think it's the 5th game that we're casting and I'll go easy on these guys? Nah, dude.
No,
Bad block.
I'm gonna be even more savage than usual.
You know
Puck
what?
TPs to the bot lane.
You know who's a man that's super savage? And he does not seem like it?
Tell me.
Stan King, dude. He seems like the
Really?
friendliest Asian fellow.
Dude, his Twitter avatar is just him being just a smiling Asian boy. And he's a savage in real life?
Yeah, but he's like a savage, but he means well, right? He's not one of those like actual savages.
Right, like mean-spirited savages.
Yeah, he's like
I got
a
you.
nice savage.
Isn't he playing... How's Thunder doing? King's
Captain.
Cup or whatever?
They didn't win it, so
Captain, that's right.
not too well, I
Oh.
guess.
It's okay. They have time to grow. He got shoes from Jeremy Lin, so things
Did
can only get better.
Did he actually get shoes from Germany, Lynn?
Yeah, he gave him some, like, they're like unreleased. Oh, God damn it.
I didn't miss it. I got it. No joke.
Okay, well,
Oh, dogfights though. Is he gonna miss this torrent? For sure he is. Got no manas. Oh,
he can clarity. He
he
has
doesn't need to.
mana and 5 mana.
yeah, he'll have it now, and he'll get
God.
he'll get to
Mind
torrent
games.
on the hill.
Whoa.
Oh, dude! Oh, come on! He didn't
Oh,
read the
bounty
clock, man.
rune?
He didn't read the clock. Like you knew it was
Basically,
gonna
Super's
spawn.
coming in.
Yeah.
Wait for it. This Clockwork is like, I'm
Oh,
gonna get 2
yeah,
bounty rooms.
just setting it
And
up
then
for
all
the-
of a sudden,
Wait, don't miss this clock. Okay. Cool.
77 damage on
Yeah.
a support hero.
He just
How
want-
is that balanced?
You just want to give it to the carry.
Right, right. See? Shadow Shaman got his shoes. Not from Jeremy Lin, but he's got shoes.
I would want shoes from Germany, Lynn.
Right?
Because they're probably like, you know, really good quality basketball shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's Adidas. He's sponsored by Adidas. He's now Sand King. Has a Burrow Strike, but he's also X'd. So back you go.
Bottom lane.
Cold feet. Puck. Out. And of course, the classic Orb of Venom. I don't even question it anymore. I'm almost surprised if I don't see a Puck or some other dumb ranged hero with an Orb of Venom. Why doesn't OD have an Orb of Venom? What the hell is going on here?
Well, as a mid
Who cares if
laner,
you're against a Viper with corrosive skin?
You need to save up for more important. I actually think this is not a good game for the Orb of Venom because he won't be really able to get off a lot more harass. Maybe now that the AA has left, he'll be able to. But
Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of keeps the Monkey King at bay.
you see this?
Oh,
The double
I do see
TP smoke.
this.
I like this. It's like,
Okay.
hey, AA's gone. Let's get an easy kill.
Monkey King does not even have Tree Dance yet.
No, don't think so.
What's tree dance?
His clearly most useless spell as he gets shackled.
I hope
The
Super
torrent
gets
was
the kill. Please.
No,
God damn it, RSF.
come on.
SRF.
RSF.
RSF. I just
Jesus.
gave that name Jumbo.
Massive dyslexia.
Yeah.
Super's on the prowl for more. Someone took his bounty rune, he's pissed. He's like, I'm gonna
Oh!
find the person who did this.
Yo, Yao, try to deny.
I had to deny it. Yeah.
Good attempt.
They have another smoke? No. They're just walking around, holding hands.
Ooh, they might walk right into that AA.
AA.
That's free.
That's free.
Wait. Maybe not. Maybe not free. Sakata gonna take all of that Viper goodness. That's gonna be one kill. Nobody free here. In fact,
Shackle him
dogfights.
under the tower. Shackle him under the
Shackle.
tower.
Oh, he's losing
he's
vision.
getting fogged. Fogged. Ah.
Torrent? Ayo. I think if you shackle, they get the kill, right? Because the torrent will hit.
Yeah, he didn't have the vision though. Cat's animation is not instant on Shackle's only Hex, unfortunately. And now Sand King has marched his way to the bot lane, did not want to have to deal with that top lane anymore, and Monkey King is now 1v1ing versus Void.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
What is your favorite taunt in the game? And why is it Kunkos?
It's not Kunkka's.
Oh.
It's the Lifestealer one where he like runs around in a circle sideways.
Yo, did you see that Twitch
I
clip?
love that one.
Did you see that Twitch clip where he had a haste rune? And he,
Holy shit.
yeah,
Oh, man, that
he was being chased from here all the way to here.
top lane.
Yeah, I'm watching top.
Are you?
Now I am. And he had the haste rune and he was taunting the whole way. And it was a hilarious shit.
Yeah, that's my favorite taunt. My second favorite is the Clink's xylophone one.
Oh, I haven't
That
even
one's
seen that
also
yet.
great.
I haven't seen a lot of
Oh man, he wiggles his body all around and it plays like some xylophone music and it's super spooky.
I think we could have a top 5 taunts really soon, right? We should have enough to have actually a good discussion.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no hero has 2 taunts, I don't think. They keep
no,
on releasing
Prophet
it.
does.
Unlike Immortals,
Prophet does.
he has the gold shower one, and what's the other one?
He has like 3 taunts, dude. I don't know
I
what.
don't think they're in the game though.
No,
they,
he has
they
taunts.
pre-released. Are you sure?
No, he has like 3 taunts, dude.
All right, that's fine.
He has the
Yeah,
Go
unlike
Shower
Immortals,
one,
Valve is actually giving different heroes. Yeah. Okay.
and then he has the little dance
What
one,
else?
the like disco dance as he ports out.
Isn't that? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
My number 1 is the Undying taunt, the little
Oh, the moonwalk.
yeah, the
Thriller.
zombie dance. Good stuff.
Yeah, that one's good. Especially because it changes the direction you're facing.
Dude.
And everyone's just like, oh my god, this is pay to win.
Anyways,
Flyby has Chrono, but he does not have anyone to combine with yet, as he is the only hero in the game that has his ultimate right now. Besides Viper.
you think the discussion was had between Flyby and Sakata says like, Flyby goes, Sakata, how do you lose a lane to an offlane player? No, hold that thought here.
Oh, Chrono.
Torrent to follow things up. Perfect chain stun, but no. Oh no, the cogs! Didn't even push him out, but still, FY
God,
gets to
he's gonna
live
get
through
out.
this. Are you kidding me? He pops us out. If this is not a bash, in fact, he doesn't even get a hit off.
Oh my god.
FY God.
Dude, and now he's tranking up.
Yeah.
They
Yep.
they can't kill this guy.
Yeah, they can. No, they can. Oh, he's going for it.
Your admiral is on board.
Clockwork's still around. He has 2 points in battery assault, and he's gonna have the mana soon, but Oh man, Flyby actually does not have the mana for a time lock. Oh man.
Ooh, Victoria.
No, that's a play.
I like this look from Victoria. Just playing Clockwork 2 games in a row. Ooh, with the Rocket Flare check.
What were you saying?
Got the Mango Burrow Strike.
Flyby being like, how do you lose against an offlaner? And then promptly the void
Yeah.
dies.
That's exactly my point I was going to. Because if you look at the CS chart, he's also like completely even to a Sanking. But Sanking, you know, shouldn't be completely even in a 1v2 situation.
Middle tower is under attack.
These rotations by Clockwork are panning out very well. Not only is Shadow Shaman not finding anything, but then after he doesn't find anything, Clockwork is like, no, let me show you how you're supposed to kill someone. What's OD been up to? Oh, he has an Invis rune. Too bad Monkey King is... he sniffs it out.
He's been
He
getting
has this dire sentry ward.
He's been getting dumpster in the mid lane, down by 20 CS and 24 denies to maybe. Well,
Yeah,
you were
that's pretty
asking
rough.
for a quick 2-0 from LGD. It's
Let's see it.
all the signs are clear, man, for a 2-0 LGD.
It's 4-4 right now. Super is not having as much efficacy as he did in game 1, that's for
That's
sure.
right. Might get a return kill on Victoria. Ooh, X him back, but the aggro gets toggled. There you go.
But top lane, they're looking for an Ame, but they do not. Oh, he's not gonna go for it. His Primal Spring was on cooldown. Oh man, he is going for it. Hop to this tree.
Please don't go for it.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
I'll take your tribute.
I've been seeing more and more, like, I wouldn't feel like Max Primal Spring is a thing to do on oh my god.
Vision from high ground. Eat that
Yep.
tree. Oh, the neutral's getting in action.
Most people don't pay attention to these stairs, but
Yeah.
that brings you one lower level of high ground vision, so this ward can see that tree.
That's really messed up, because that tree is clearly taller than these stairs.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah, but
is under
it's not about the elevation of the tree. Like, it's about what type of ground that tree is on. As Yao almost dies in the mid lane, but instead Kunkka goes down yet again.
Thank you, physicist Tsunami, for that clear and concise explanation.
I mean, I'm not the math man, though.
Okay. I mean, that was neither math or about physics.
It's Dota math. Honestly, the tree thing is still a little bit confusing to me because, like you said, visually it looks like you're on higher ground. But it's the same thing, like, you see this near the Roche Pit, that tree right there. It's visible from this high ground of the
Right.
Radiant Ancients because it's 2 levels lower.
I mean, I guess it comes down to what map you're using as well. Like, I think the Immortal Garden trees are just shorter. So it would make sense in that world.
I guess.
FY hiding patiently behind this tree. Looking for that burrow.
He has Epicenter.
Oh, yes, he does. Eats
even
out of the
need it.
trees.
tower is under attack.
There you go. Clockwork Hook.
Hook shot.
X back,
He's
but
still stuck in these cogs.
Radiant's bottom tower.
He has battery assault. There we go.
but the Tranquil boots are broken.
Bonk, 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 bonk shatter.
All right,
Dire's middle
Victoria
tower is under
on the case. Meanwhile,
Dire's
Monkey King.
structures are fortified.
Making space.
All right, making space for Super on the mid lane, pushing it.
Making space for Maybe, who has a Mask of Madness on Viper. How do you feel about this Mask of Madness?
It's a good item, right?
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Well, you can't poison attack.
Sure. Still good
So
for
no
pushing and
orb.
farming, I think. Chronosphere being spent on FY. FY. Tanky Mofo. Torrent's gonna follow up. Ah, Sandstorm!
Oh my god, he has Burrow!
He did not get a single bash, man. That's some bad luck. Nice
Mid
blast.
lane. Super dead.
It turns
Super
out
dead.
when he's cogged, you don't need poison attack.
What?
Dire's top tower is under
Did I
attack.
just blow your mind now?
At least Viper does not really need to be too concerned with armor this game. Most of the damage from OD comes from his orb, which is pure, and a lot of Faceless Void's damage comes from his time lock, which is magic bash damage, so it's not that big of a deal if you drop your armor. And yes, you don't get to cast your orb if you're silenced, which I do think is a bit of a setback, but I guess it raises your survivability, because if you're in a fight and you're lifestealing, it's not an orb anymore, so you could lifesteal with like just the Morbid Mask, but you get a lot of damage and a lot of attack speed, so...
I think the bigger thing is that we should really not examine the item in the fights, because it's really, for me, what's doing it outside the fights. He's just farming faster, moving faster across the map, which is... It doesn't really reflect on the scoreboard, but definitely reflects on the GPM. Ice Blast flying up top.
Hey, Ice Blast. They see him. Hookshot does not connect.
Can he actually shimmy through the trees? Not good shimming.
That was a poor shimmy. Bot lane. They see Flyby. They have Epicenter still. But after this range creep, he's gonna leave.
Okay, boom!
Boundless. Oh, wow.
FY.
I don't...
Is under attack.
Are you watching these plays right now? Like, he is so good.
I'm watching them. I'm watching them.
What a player.
It's the threat of the Epicenter, it's not the Epicenter itself.
No, it's just the way that he's initiating. He would always hide behind like 2 trees. You think you're safe, and then
Yeah, I know.
he eats through a tree.
He knows his limits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did eat through it. He has a Quelling Blade. I didn't even realize.
He ate through a tree here and a tree here. It's like small stuff, but like it's really flashing.
Yeah, against a Void, you need every millisecond advantage you can get. You saw how close that Void was to Time Walking. He went for the Dilation first, but he would have died if he went for the Time Walk regardless. Oh man, now he wants to go on dogfights.
Oh, the Epicenter. Not a threat anymore. The real stuff. Ice Blast, just to make sure.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Frozen.
Do you have a favorite restaurant? You just go for a comfort meal?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Listen, I never claimed to be a man of culture. I have simple creature comforts.
What do you get in Taco Bell? Or at Taco Bell, rather?
I get a Crunchwrap with beans substituted for beef, 2 bean burritos, and a cup for water. It's
Holy
6:33.
shit,
Please
dude.
full forward to the next window.
Dude, that is... You know your shit,
Hookshot
man.
does not connect. Of course I know it. I eat there. I've probably spent more money there as now the Dream Coil comes out. SRF.
Oh.
Dodges the Burrow Strike, but now Odie's in a world of hurt.
Okay, Chronosphere. Where's the deeps, though? They get one, and here comes Super, but here comes the Monkey King.
He's
Flyby.
silenced, he can't get out. That's why I don't like Mask of Madness a lot of times. And now they want more. Boundless Strike is up in 10 seconds, so not up. But they can get a slow, a fat slow on Super.
I'll take your treat.
So, here's a long-winded metaphor. FY Sanking right now is Taco Bell for you.
Okay.
It feels so good to see
man.
him making these plays.
No, the real Taco Bell was that Faceless Void Battle Fury Empower.
Oh, dude, you're right, you're
That
right.
man, that game.
So he went Treads, Battle Fury, into a value Hyperstone, right? Just to hit faster.
Yeah,
We were
value
like-
Hyperstone,
Yeah,
that's
we were
right.
we were asking, say, oh, what is he gonna turn the Hyperstone into? Nothing. Just bought it for attack speed, and then got a Blink Dagger so he could be anti-mage cosplayer,
Pretty much.
and then he won the game.
And then he finished it into a Moonshard.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he won the game already at that point, yeah.
True. But yeah, that was the real
The true
comfort
Taco
food.
Bell, yeah, true.
That was it felt so good to watch that.
Dire's top
It was
tower
CTY, right?
It was CT1. Ice Blast,
Yeah.
Epicenter being channeled,
Epicenter.
but
He's out. I
Dire
think Sand King ever so briefly walked onto the low ground, and so he was in vision, and then Odie was like, well, I want nothing to do with this.
now is that a 1 elevation low ground or 2?
It was so if he was inside of the camp, it would have been 2 elevation low ground, but he was outside of the camp, so he was up the stairs.
I wasn't
on
really
1
looking
elevation.
for an answer, but thank you anyway.
You should look for an answer, because if you're a Monkey King player, you need to know these things.
Alright, true that.
Roster wards get dropped in the top lane, but there is not really any hero to back it up, nor any creep wave to back it up, so they're kind of dying as Puck Orb finds the Monkey King.
Clockwork
But they back off.
coming in position,
is under attack.
looking for the hook. I think it flew over dogfights, and he is going to connect on the dogfights.
Doesn't even bother using his boat.
Ooh.
Which he... Oh. He
Yo.
would've survived if he used boat. Ice Blast.
Super.
Yeah, Super's dead.
The police is coming to you.
I don't get that one.
The police. I don't get that one either.
I don't get it.
Time is money.
The image of 4 people surrounding an innocent man.
He wasn't innocent. He dropped down serpent wards on their tier 2 tower. That was
Ah,
a
man,
lot of property damage.
he was just coming to a stroll. Yeah, sure, it might have been a nicer neighborhood, but he was just coming for a stroll.
No, you can't just like kick someone's front door down and be like, dude, I'm not at your house anymore. Why are you trying to kill me?
No trespassing. You didn't see me.
I believe in the street
The
justice.
street justice. Oh man, I can't believe you're a man of the popo.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's vigilante justice.
Oh, I see. Vigilante.
I want some dude jumping up in trees being like, I see you. I'm gonna kill you. Going for the Battle Fury on the Monkey King. Seems to be a popular pick these days for the 1 position MK.
You think they're downloading that CTY replay?
They should. I'd need to download that CTY
Well,
replay. That
CTY
was a
didn't-
clinic in how to farm.
Didn't go MOM. Already watched the wrong replay, dude.
Yeah, right?
Alright. Victoria looking for another pick. Sakata's got the 4 staff, so gonna be a tough one. Wako Coke Ice Blast. Chasing good. No, a little bit off here. But Chrono on the back line. Oh, Mo, that's a Viper, dude. That's a Viper, dude.
He's a pike.
Yo, he's X-Back,
He
though.
just knows his way out.
On the right side. Actually, they haven't killed Sakata yet. In fact, they haven't killed anybody yet.
Come on, hey, you can do it! You
Oh,
can do it, little
no,
buddy.
he can't do it! Alright, this is a clown fiesta as FY now joins the fiesta. He's gonna die here. He's got Sandstorm. Bro, strike out. Maybe he's not gonna die.
Blink Dagger? Yeah, no. He's
Wait, TP's forward.
out. No, he's fine.
Is he? Is he?
Oh god, FY, you fool. Oh.
Okay.
Oh my god, is he going for this?
Oh.
No.
Alright. I think LGD bit off more than Chew. They went for like way too many different targets.
Are fortified.
They weren't expecting the Chronosphere to come out, that's
Yeah.
for sure. They thought they had an isolated OD, but for some reason, all of Radiant was on the dire half of the map, and it was a quick reaction. And just a Clockwork cannot kill an OD, not any day of the week.
Serpent Wards laying the hurt onto the building. It really feels like LGD should be having a much bigger lead than they are. This Viper is so farmed, but unfortunately he's not really able to convert that farm into objective. I think Shadowfiend at this point last game was taking down tier 2s already.
Yeah, it's the Viper and the Monkey King. The Monkey King, he actually has the most last hits, but he's been dying a lot, and now he's on the path to recovery. He hasn't been just sitting around in trees or waiting for kills. He's farming now that he's completed his Battle Fury, so... I imagine once Monkey King finally gets, like, his second item, then they're gonna just start grouping and pushing.
Yep. And I think these second items has to be a good defensive one. Ame's working for Yasha, which
Radiant's bottom tower.
I guess is fine, but I like what Viper is more working on, BKB. I feel like if the LGD cores go double PKB, take down all tier 2, take down Roche, and high ground was the thing, but...
The high ground should be fairly easy with Wukong's command. The only thing is roster wars will be a concern, as now Super getting found out. That's a hook shot. Look at that chicken battery assaulting.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Gold for my chest.
We are seeing the problem of a Kunkka this game. When you're pretty much fully on the defense, really a weak support compared to his offensive capabilities. Like when you're going for ganks and kills and picking off extra hero with X's, one of the most amazing 4 position, but when you're trying to control the map and just kind of buy time for your cores to farm, there's really little that he could do.
Yeah, it's much like a disruptor a lot of the times when, like, you're just getting run down and you'll be like, okay, it's okay, I can glimpse, but by the time you glimpse, the person who's been getting ganked is already dead, and then you just help that enemy escape. So, if you're not being able to get, like, even if he does have vision on targets, who is going to kill the targets? Because if he doesn't have Void, then I don't really think OD's at a point in which he can help Kunkka go for ganks.
I think OD's close. Like,
Dire's
just
bottom
needs a couple
tower
points
is
of
under
levels and he
attack.
can start hitting much harder. But I guess his level 20 doesn't really help in terms of talent.
No. I mean, 15 int is...
No, he's not gonna take the 15 in, right? It's definitely taking HP.
I kind of feel like that. Whoa, what a boat.
Sakata?
Oh man, OD's going in.
Yeah. Get the kill. Cool.
Dude, Clockwork did not care.
Oh, he
I
used
mean, I don't
everything,
think he
right?
could have done anything.
Yeah, he hooked already.
No, he has hook shot. But
Oh, didn't he
meanwhile,
hook the Kunkka?
No,
Oh,
he didn't.
okay,
He just
just-
found him.
Dire are scanning.
Flyby coming with the chrono.
Still-
Oh.
Oh, there's a scan. Dire, no. Flyby goes out. Oh, now here's the showdown. Top, Sakata. His TP is down, so he's pretty screwed.
Oh, there you go.
Well, there I go. Oh my god. Dude. I can't keep up with these FY and Ame shenanigans.
They're just constantly
Dude,
in a
look
tree.
at Flyby.
Yeah, for a second, and then
know.
I look away to see that other kill, and then they come out.
And then they go back on
Mid
my
lane,
trees.
Ice Blast, Clockwork Hook. You know, it's just like 3 individual kill squads
Yeah,
going to
it
work.
is. Although Kunkka's gonna survive.
Yeah, rum, dude.
Shout
Did
out to
work.
Boat. Yeah. Viper has his BKB completed, coming in on the courier, so that's one major item down. And Ame farming up for his BKB, so there you go.
Yeah.
He was just a casual Yasha, and he's gonna turn into a BKB now.
They heard me. Called them on that speed dial.
Beep boop beep boop beep.
Buy your Chinese BKBs.
I'm your biggest fan.
I'm your biggest fan. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of Ame, but
Maybe
I'm
not.
a fan, I guess.
Smoke up, Chrono is up, Sanity's Eclipse is up,
Oh, but the
Serpent
tank.
Wards is up,
Victoria's gonna tank the
Victoria
tank.
is also up. Is he? Radiant knows they have this ward, so they saw Clockwork just bumble into it. And they're like, dude, I don't want this guy. But now you come down into FY's territory. You come into FY's house. You think you can just farm this?
Oh,
Where's the
man.
mid lane?
Victoria's just constantly finding this Kunkka, but got a 4-staff.
SRF. Where's the phase shift? Oh, he's out.
Oh, Yule Scepter picks up the Sand King, Torn to follow up, but he burrow strike away. He's out, and he blinks away. Flyby. Too slow.
Dude, he was so close to killing SRF.
Whenever I see Viper have such fast attack speed, I don't think the hero
Oh, man,
model.
his wings.
I don't think the hero model was meant for this kind of attack speed. It just
Honestly,
feels like
a lot of times I just build Butterfly on Viper just because I like seeing him freak out with auto attacks.
yeah, he is constantly freaking out. Look at.
Look at him. Get this stuff out of my mouth.
It's like having a
It's like
seizure
he's scared
in
of the
air.
creeps. He's like, ew, ew, get these creeps away from me.
Oh man. Oh, Victoria finds that puck. There's hook shot. Okay. Is that gonna be enough though? Here comes the Wukong command. The boat's gonna be there as well. They're gonna focus on the backline. Dogfight should be going down very quickly. Viper doing absolutely fine. Sanity Slip's gonna get dropped, but maybe sitting very healthy thanks to that BKB. And now they're gonna systematically mow down all of these Serpent Wards. Thank you for that, like 160 gold or whatever it is. So they dumped the Chrono, they dumped the boat, they dumped pretty much everything on the Viper, but he tanks through it
Radiant's top tower
thanks to that BKB.
Yeah, even if roster wards were ready to be dropped in succession with the Chrono, I still don't think it would have been enough to finish off the Viper. He's
Yeah.
just too tanky. And plus he has a Talisman of Evasion, so even the right clicks of the Serpent Wards may have been missing, and now they're gonna go for Roche,
Shrine?
perhaps, after shrining up.
Yeah. Level 1 roster ward's actually pretty ass in terms of damage output.
Well, against heroes, yes. Against towers, they're always valuable.
Right.
But they have not been pushing with roster wards at all.
All right. Roshan time.
Oh, how lucky.
Hey,
Well, they have
remember?
Dream Coil, they have Boat. Yes, remember what? Remember the
maybe-
$1 million Dream Coil? I do remember it.
Oh, the Yules? No X back? Wait,
No, he's
too
not.
early. Too early. Alright, I got a little fake hype in there, but the idea was there.
What did you want me to remember?
So remember when I say you get double BKB, and then
Yeah.
you get Aegis and you win the game?
Yeah, I do remember.
All right, that's what's happening right now.
True.
Yeah. Because as we clearly saw in the last fight, once double BKB gets activated, IGV has no damage. This Void needs to make the damage happens, but he's so far away from good farm.
I mean, he's itemized in very like back and forth way. So he went for
Yeah.
this Mask of Madness to help him farm. Then he went back for the BKB because he needed some sort of, I guess, sustainability. And now he's gone for the Shadow Blade because he needs initiation power. And then he's going to go for the Silver Edge, I guess, because he thinks that this Viper is way too tanky, and taking off his Corrosive Skin may help. But after you get the BKB, oh, bot lane.
Yep.
Alright. FY died?
Yeah.
What? He was the one hero who's not supposed to die. Hook
Clockwork
shot, nice
Hook.
connection. But he has Force Staff.
Push back. He's gonna have to force over the trees, but not before he goes for a kill first. Bow Ice Blast coming in hot. And here comes Viper. Great Chronosphere, grabbing a couple of heroes. The Sakata wants to fight. He's gonna help on Ame. Ame pops the BKB, will go down. Maybe not doing enough damage, getting bashed through his BKB, and now he needs to retreat. This is gonna be a win fight here for IGV. There's a buyback from Sanking. Is he porting in on the shrine? Yes, he is. And now Viper is standing his ground, but still, you got multiple BKB activated. You force out a buyback, and all you've lost is a Rasta. Great fight here.
God damn it. LGD. Why you gotta do this?
Yeah, LGD decided to take a fight without the Sanking, which I think is a critical mistake. It looked pretty good
Yeah.
when Clockwork hooked in, but then you gotta realize that's not a really true disable against so many Force Staffs. They really need FY.
Yeah. This is the second time that they've basically lost an entire fight based off of the hookshotting and OD. It's not reliable enough lockdown. And that was also an OD who had just finished off a hero, so he had a lot of int stolen from that Sand King. So
Right.
it's not even like there's a little amount of damage that you're like, well, I'm a Clockwork, I can tank through it. Because he doesn't even have anything like a Blade Mail on Victoria's Clockwork, so initiations, you need immediate follow-up from like a Sand King Epicenter. You can't just go in and wait for your team.
I think Victoria, his only thing he could really do at this point is he sees like a Rasta on the backline and just go for him. I don't think he could go for the core anymore. They're just too well protected.
Yeah. Or if you get the core, then like Sand King needs to be like channeling Epicenter already. I don't know why he's going for a Halberd. I feel like Blade Mail is a better option. On Clockwork, that is.
I don't think he's even gonna get focus if he goes Blade Mail.
Well, OD has to do something, because it's very irritating to get battery assaulted with
I mean,
someone walking around
It's
next
just
to you.
4 staffs away, right? I actually think this is
Yeah,
a great
but, I
choice
mean,
because
Clockwork will chase him.
it seems like his entire game plan is to make sure that the OD isn't doing stuff, and if he's like Clockwork Hook is not doing anything.
Monkey King. See his puck in the bot lane. Can they find his blink? Flare is right onto the puck.
Shimmy through the
I don't know
trees.
about that.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know why Ame didn't hop onto a tree. It's okay.
Dyer's top tower.
A lot of halberds coming out. Monkey King has a halberd completed of his own.
Yeah,
so
I
they
like the
really
halberd
want
choice.
to disarm this OD.
Yeah, the OD
Okay.
is really the one that's doing all of that damage. Same mentality that the Clockwork is having. Gem coming out here from FY.
Illusion.
Well, Aegis is going to be up for about 40 more seconds, so if they want to push on LGD, now is the time. There is one outer tower remaining, and it's mid. And they smoke up.
All right. Showing Ame mid. They have both BKB on cooldown. Here we go.
I was meant to have this.
See an illusory orb fly by. Scan is not going to connect.
But they know. They already know.
But they
Everybody
still know.
in the base.
Yeah. They must know the Aegis time, so they're like, clearly LG want to take a fight while they still have this Aegis. It's time to leave. But since they went so far south, now they're not going to have the Aegis whenever they go for this tier 2 push.
Yep, in fact, it
So
times
there's no-
out. I like what Super just did. They dodged in the base for the smoke ink, and then he immediately bought a smoke. He understands that they're not going to die from it, and they're going to come back and fight right now. Maybe, though.
Kanka pops it though. And he just emerges from the shadows, and Viper takes it down with that Dragon Lance range and that Nether Toxin bonus damage.
You know, once he gets to level 25 and gets 20 free armor... Hold that thought.
Oh, the catch on
Yep,
this
barely.
ward.
They drop the ward here as well. OD blinks in. Quick pick off here. No BKB activated. Meanwhile, on the left side here, they do get one pick. SRF taking a ton of that damage. She will get the rum on him. Maybe still has the BKB going on Sakata, taking a ton of that damage. Great pushback here. He will take himself out of the fight for a little bit, but now surrounded by the police, as they say. That's going to be 2 kills. Buyback available, but Monkey has bought back, so I think OD has to match this buyback. And he will.
Yeah, he does. But OD has, I mean, Monkey King has his BKB still. He could just lay down a Wukong's command and start pushing this.
What a lucky haste rune pickup, so he's kind of right back in the fight. He could drop the Wukong command if he wants to make sure they get the building.
I don't know why
There you
he's
go.
not. Oh, there we go.
Wukong command. There is the defensive, nice Astral here for Shadow Shaman, but Cogs gonna take him dead. Blinking in. Hawk
BKB activation.
trying to do what he can, but they pop the drums and maybe gonna hit for the tier 3. They could back up here if they want, but maybe they're gonna get a little bit more. Broader Strike onto the Kunkka. Nice force back.
Oh, Dream Coil only on 1. Chronosphere is down for another 40 seconds. They really want to defend this Rax, but they're running out of resources to do so.
Ooh, nice pushback. Look at the orb hits, doing a ton of damage. And maybe we'll just have to respect that. BKB activated, he turns around, he wants to fight this, and now Flyby. Ooh, Ice Blast debuff on him. Meanwhile, Sakata taking a bunch of that damage. Boat's gonna be good, but Sakata doesn't have that ultimate. He really needs that AoE damage. He's dropping extremely low, no more shrines. Yo Scepter on the Void immediately. Burrow Strike to follow through.
Oh no.
He should be able to jump away.
Dieback.
He's fine.
He has Chrono in 5 seconds.
Yeah, Rax is
I don't know if
defended.
LGD are paying attention to this cooldown. Yeah, the buybacks have been expended, so it's not free. Clockwork's gonna go down, but I think that's all they're gonna get. Unless if Puck goes for some big plays with this Dream Coil, it's still up.
There's an
5
AA
seconds.
just hanging
Oh,
out.
3. No, he's out. Oh, so close to an X.
Well, this puck is going hard. I mean, here's the thing. There is a buyback used on Monkey King, right? If Monkey King gets caught here and dies, he does still have the BKB, so that's going to be really hard, but I think that's going to be
True,
the
but-
window that IGV could go for.
OD and Void also use their buybacks. Oh, man. Okay, well, Monkey King gets out.
Okay, Serpent War drop.
I don't think LGD should defend this. Oh, this Monkey King is playing with fire.
Especially without buyback.
Especially because Roche is up also. And I don't think Radiant went by to check that.
Didn't the Aegis
Or
just
do
time out
LGD?
not too long ago?
It feels like it, but
Yeah.
it was a little while ago.
Well,
It
Rocket
was whenever
Flare.
they're going for that tier 2 push. Rocket Flare confirms it. Also confirms that Radiant are not in it. But no one on Dire has a smoke right now, so if they want to go for this Roche, they have to go face first in vision. Which there isn't any vision, but there may potentially be a ward over there.
I mean, Viper feels like he's one of those heroes that could do just that. Swakin.
Probably.
He's so tanky.
Yeah. And do Radiant have a smoke? Nope.
They just use one out of the base.
Oh wait, no,
Super.
Super has one. Yeah.
Is under attack.
Well, the shrine is being taken down to confirm that they can't rotate from there. But now you need to worry about the ancient angle.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
It's a very interesting war spot here. Don't see that one too often, but
Yeah, usually I'll see it like over here, but
Here.
this one's nice.
Or here,
Peeks quite deep into the lane.
maybe activates the double damage, but they're coming in from all sides. Ooh, Clockwork Hook misses. That's a one-man coil. That's actually pretty good, maybe. Stays inside the Roshan pit. Both teams. Roshan are gonna get started by maybe. Does not want to get back.
He needs Monkey King in there, though. He needs Monkey King to tank it.
I don't know if Monkey King can be in there.
again-
He doesn't have buyback. So,
Oh yeah, that's true. Nice pike, a lot of damage on Clockwork.
okay. And int being stacked up critically on the OD. We're sitting at 20 int right now.
Yeah, and he's got his level 18 Sanity's Eclipse. He's so close to level 25. It's a damn show. Oh, Crone!
Ooh, BKB activated, but that's baited. Good debate coming out here from IGV. They'll back off, wait out the BKB, and then re-engage, or rather look for another opportunity to re-engage.
Both teams don't have any observer wards, and it's making this fight so awkward. Usually one team has like a pretty significant vision advantage, but not only is it nighttime, but they're... Oh, well, actually, Radiant did plant a ward, but it's on their half of the river.
Yeah. Yeah, OD getting 25, I think you were mentioning it, is actually really critical in this kind of play, right? Because what he would like to do is blink in, pike somebody, get in like 3 to 4 hits, and just stack in for the next engagement. So, because it will last such a long time, it's easy to convert those random low hits. And it looks like they're gonna do it again. It's gotta be very careful doing that though, because obviously FY is
There's
looking
Eagles.
for the Yules, yeah.
Yeah. This is tense.
Neither team really have a global split pushing type of hero, so the creep waves are
I don't-
just minding their own business.
I guess you could go for a TP. Well, actually, no, there's nowhere to
XTP?
TP. If it, yeah, XTP, but there are no BOTs on any Radiant heroes. Oh wait, no, there's a BOT on Puck.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're not going for something with Puck.
Maybe they need a puck to shove the other, just the mid lane back out.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Your only other ranged spell is Ether Shock, and Ross is a little bit too slow to commit to something like that.
Okay, well they see the heroes
Backing off.
spread out a little bit. Maybe goes into the pit.
This ward still knows all.
SRF checks the health timer.
They don't know that Sand King's on this cliff.
Yeah. Alright, Roshan half HP. But that's also the most dangerous time, right? You got a Chrono Seal. Oh, FY's on the hill now, and now he's kind of stuck there. He needs a Yule Scepter. Okay, well, Yule's the Cockle Cook's gonna come right back in. He blinks now. Behind the fight, Ice Blast coming in as well. The ward's gonna just run past it. Chronosphere's gonna be there, but Monkey King's got the extra armor from the Wukong command. And now Flyby's actually dying to the Monkey. On the right side, Sakata's dropping extremely low as well. I think they want to shrine this. The wards gets cleaned out. The 2 cores are shrining to the right side. But I think that might be too late here. Who's on the hill? It's SRF. He perhaps needs to go for one of this Roche steal attempt. Orbs in, but now they knows his positioning.
Ooh.
He
Can
blinks
he blink
back
out? Yes. Well, he stalled, but Aegis ultimately does go to the Viper.
Jeez.
HP is going to be given to Clockwork? Okay.
I'm surprised they didn't give it to the Monkey King, considering that he doesn't have buyback. Oh no, he will
Yeah,
have it in 20
but-
seconds. It's been that long already.
Yeah, it has. But that means that OD will also have buyback soon, but I don't... Does he have the money for it? Yeah, he does, if he doesn't buy this Sheepas, which... Mystic Staff is really nice on OD, but I think buyback is probably going to be more important. And Faceless Void also completes an Aghanim Scepter.
So with
But-
this
Yeah,
axe
yeah, go
pickup, it feels like they're putting all of that damage into OD, or hoping that OD could output all of that damage, but there's 2 Halberd that we mentioned that LGD was building towards to. I don't know if LD could do all of that by himself.
No, probably not. Because even if you do manage to go for hits while you're not disarmed, there's evasion on this Viper with Butterfly. So even if you do catch him in Chrono, you have no mute, so Butterfly evasion is still going to be a factor.
Sakata standing in the front. He does have the buyback, like you mentioned. Mike, there you go. Pushing back, but they're gonna hook him. And now the Force Staff is on cooldown. Where's the save? There is no save. He's just dead. He buys back. There's a
What?
pause. Alright, Puck.
What does that mean?
He's disconnected.
No, I know. I can read the English part. What does the Chinese part mean?
He's disconnected.
That's what he said? He said
Yes.
he's disconnected? Oh, okay. Well, it's looking like a 2-0. Is that unfair to say?
No, that's very fair to say.
Okay. You know what's cute is maybe turned that Mask of Madness, he split it so that he could build the butterfly with the quarterstaff, and now
Yep.
he just backpacks the Morbid Mask.
It's that standard transition from MOM into Satanic Butterfly that you see so many other carries do.
Mm-hmm. Shadow Blade on the Sand King. he's been impressing me both series. Monday's series, this series, FY has been consistently the star player in my opinion for LGD.
Seems like he's a good player or something.
Maybe. I think the jury's still out on that one. Like, does he even really have any signature heroes that people immediately associate that name with?
I could think of a couple, actually.
Could you, though?
Yeah. Alright, here we go. You're back. And maybe it's back to business, hitting this rack. Alright. Victoria eats a cheese. Oh yeah, more int.
More int.
Yeah, thank you. Still gonna die, but now Sakata being focused. Nice hex, slowing him down. 24 int stacked. Alright, 32, 36, 40. That's a lot of int right now.
That's a lot of int.
Monkey King drops a Wukong command. BKB's gonna come out as well. It's gonna focus on Super. I'm not sure whether I could kill him quickly enough. Nice defensive Astro just to make sure. Double BKB down, so X marks the spot. Chronosphere is gonna be there, and the big int is gonna be flying out. Where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? Hammer drop! Lots of people are just straight up dead. Ame's gonna be dead as well, and so will DDC. 4 heroes die. And base defended.
God.
Sorry, did I call him DDC? I mean Yao. Might be.
Yeah. How dare you?
I mean, I was just looking at the int. The int is stacked up.
The int was stacked up quite a bit. He has 76 right now. He's gonna have that for quite a while. He's gonna have that for like. Wait, does the tooltip update? Is it actually 140 seconds? I think it is 140 seconds, because I think it's 80 seconds normally.
Yes.
So he's gonna have that for a good 2.5 minutes or so. And LGD were like, hey, OD bought back, no problem. Let's just stand here and not take buildings. Instead, let's go for kills. Clockwork ate a cheese, handed some more int. Monkey King Wukong had commanded basically nothing and then walked out of it. Uses his BKB as well, and now they're gonna lose a tier 3.
Yep. FY making the plays here. Ice Blast on top, and now they're gonna try to kill Sakata. Oh, but the second Chrono, and now the int is still stacked up. There's a buyback from Sand King, and I think Viper and the Clock might need to consider buying back.
These wards are about to take down this tower if he targets the tower.
Shrine. Not targeting the tower just yet. Well, finally target the tower. Can they get the racks though? Is the question. Super bravely walking in. Buyback from
Viper.
the Clockwork. Viper in 5.
10 seconds.
But 10 seconds might be enough to take the racks here. Not the best pushing lineup, but still. Well, nobody's really defending. Blink Burrow Strike coming in. He misses a Burrow Strike. He gets shackled, but here comes the Viper. Everybody needs to run the Torn a little bit off the mark. Super gonna throw his life for this kill. And now the rest of the team is retreating safely. That's great here for Radiant. They got multiple buybacks. They got the tier 3 and a Rex. They were at parity.
Yeah, this got even in a hurry. Buyback coming out from the Sand King and the Clockwork. OD had spent a buyback earlier, whereas Viper did not have to buy back in this fight, which he was on the fence, but by the time that IGV started pushing the racks, he only had 10 seconds left. As now Victoria really wants to find something in this bot lane, but it's too late.
Yeah, I think they wanted to go...
But they still have insurance.
You know, I think the buyback from OD is not what made LG lose the fight, because it was really the bad Wukong command over here, and the fact that they popped double BKB without doing anything, right? I think
Well, they popped double BKB because, I mean, OD is the only person you need to pop the BKB for.
No, Viper
but...
popped the BKB to chase a Rasta. Like, it was just not very good
Yeah, but
usage.
OD was alive by then, wasn't he?
I think so. I mean, he used the Astro to save the Rasta in that fight.
Right, but the idea is that you're not taking damage from the arcane orb, and so you're allowed to go aggressive like that. But as soon as your BKB times out, then OD has all the options in the world. He can astral you, he can do stuff like this, where he pikes the target.
Oh. Yep. 28 in, already stacked. The hammer is ready. And of course the Chronosphere is ready too. This Aghanim Scepter, I think Ame might have seen that Shadowblade used, but of course they have a Sentry as well. And all of the vision is being provided here. Oh, they see him here. Okay. Oh no! The big throws here, the misplays, and there's no damage. The Burrow Strike on Sakata. They'll stun him up. Ice Blast on top. He'll need to Astro himself. He will. Looks like the Coil Snap even through the BKB. So everybody is Sun City. Sakata now will Force Staff back into the base, but they will follow him. They know that he doesn't have any more save. He doesn't have any more buyback, but it looks like he will be fine. Ame comes in. LGD Ame fan. Alright, he only claims the support on the back line, though maybe still going to work. Epicenter is going to clean up. The wards do a lot of work. The wards might actually kill, maybe. Force Staff back out, but he's going to get X-Bride back in. The wards still doing work. Everybody and the Mother buys back, and the base is defended. Somehow Sakura didn't die, and now IG is on the chase. Why is this game still going on? SRF going forward. Poke back out. It looks like they might lose Yao. No, he's going to straight up TP, and he's good.
He's good.
Illusion.
An expensive defense. The Void buys back, the Puck buys back, the Kunkka buys back, and Dire did not have to spend any buybacks, I believe.
Right. Well, they spent all the buybacks in the previous defense, right? So
Right, yeah.
pretty even.
And whenever that OD blinked into that Chrono, I thought for sure it was turns. One can only wonder how good the fight would have gone
Right.
if Sakata didn't end up in that Chrono.
They would have won that fight, hands down. And I think that shows the issue that they're in right now. What is the answer to the Chrono? Because straight up tanking it has no longer been good.
Oh, Dream Coil used on Illusion. That's no big deal, it's just 2 minute cooldown. It's an Aghanim Scepter Dream Coil also, by the way. Yeah, they are trying to do what they think is right, which is just have the Viper frontline siege, but it's not reliable at this point, because Viper is also your #1 damage source. Monkey King, he's not dealing very much damage in these fights. He's mainly built to irritate the rest of the Radiant team. He's got a Halberd to disarm the OD, which OD has now completed a BKB. I believe that was the debut of his 10-second BKB in that fight, so that's another reason why it went well for Radiant. So Halberd is losing its usefulness. The BKB is not a damage item really for Monkey King because he's an Agi hero, not a strength hero. Scotty is nice, but it's also not a damage item, and your
Radiant are scanning.
Wukong command soldiers do benefit from the slow, but the slow is not really important at this point. You need to get kills.
Yeah, and I also don't think he could actually, like, the way that Monkey King is normally used for a pushing shred is you walk forward, you throw down a Wukong command. But the thing is, I don't think he could stand in such a forward position. He'll just get killed by the OD. And they could also just blink in and pike him out of the Wukong command. That's always a play that you can do as an OD.
Yeah.
So it's
And
not
on
real.
occasion, I feel like he's been looking for opportunities to Wukong's command from that little southern corner in the trees.
Oh, over
But
here.
they have the illusory orb, and so as soon as he goes for that, they're gonna scout him out immediately, so it's not a safe play to do that. So he never really knows when to Wukong's command. Does he do it offensively to initiate? Does he do it defensively whenever there's a Chronosphere out? It's difficult to know.
Well, we are sitting at a 11k lead here for LGD, but Roshan has just spawned. And I think this is still anybody's game. If OD gets the Aegis, oof, this is some scary stuff.
On the bright side, LGD have buybacks on both their cores, so Viper and Monkey King have the option to come back into the fight, whereas IGV, really it's only the OD, as he will have his buyback in 4 seconds, but he still needs to farm it up, but he'll have it for the next fight. But Void won't have it, Kunkka won't have it, Rasta probably won't get the money for it, and Puck won't have it.
Big smoke play to the mid lane instead of going for the Roche. Sakata's farming. And he's gonna get caught. Link breaks a link in. They're gonna try to focus him down, but Chronosphere is gonna be onto 2. Nobody's actually damaging anybody in that Chrono. Good jump forward. Does not catch anybody. I think with a Chrono down, you get Roche, right?
Yeah.
That's
But even
exactly.
then, like, it's not over if they get Roche. Viper is pretty slotted out. Oh, he'll drop the Morbid Mass, so that's okay. If that hookshot ended up connecting onto the OD, they may have had enough stun duration. But also, Monkey King was kind of out of position. He was walking around as a rune. He was, I guess, attempting to stay off the map even though he smoked us now. Dogfights wants to go for this.
Yule Scepter trying to break the X.
Nice, Yules.
Okay, they did break it. Are they gonna come for this kill? I think they're just trying to annoy him and try to buy time for the Viper. Viper picks up the Aegis. She's on the ground.
Cheese. Oh, double damage rune also.
Okay.
Oh man, these Boundless Strikes are gonna hurt like hell. He has the level 25 100% Boundless Strike crit talent as well.
I really like this choice instead of going for the strength, which I think normally people go for the more tankiness, but essentially he's more playing a supportive role here, right? Just kind of the range, nuke, harassing kind of hero.
Well, I don't know. I think this is a recovery plan, because the way he's built, you'd think that he would take the strength, because he's Scotty, and he has evasion, and that makes your EHP so much higher with evasion, with that much armor as well. But he's realizing that Viper can't be the only damage dealer. It's nice for Lincoln's break.
Oh my god, 1500 damage on that Boundless Strike. Force him back promptly. Puck taking a little bit of damage here. And now maybe go straight on the tower. Tier 3, down. And now, for the Raxus. Torrent slows him down, but that Raxus...
Monkey King's hanging around. He's looking for his move on
Okay,
command.
good pike. And now he jumps in. Ooh, nice BKB activation here. But the damage is so real. Chronosphere comes in just a tad too late. Torrent Bolt flying out. Here comes a buyback from OD, and OD will start to stack up some int. And now the hammer gets dropped. Not exactly a lot of int here. Grit Disarm coming out. And now Viper gonna go down. He has the Aegis. Time to put that mat. Oh, Treads back on, please. I'm not sure. And now Victoria. Oh, Shackle on the Viper. Viper is gonna get X'd as well. They're gonna take him down. Balance Strike.
Monkey King's
not doing
back.
enough. Okay, Monkey King is back, but is he doing enough? Viper somehow, some way is still alive. He's in the trees. They have vision on him. Torrent's gonna take him down. And now it's gonna be Victoria barely walking out. He has hook shot to the nearest quick
This
wave.
tree dance is on time dilated.
Hooks back in. Really? Alright, he's dying for the Monkey King sin. Monkey King, can he jump out? Oh, I don't think he
Holy
can.
crap.
Jump. Alright, he's
Jump.
out.
Primal. SRF has Blink and Orb.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's good.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh man, IGV just hanging on barely on by a thread, but they're just slowly losing in this game.
Yeah, they are, but it's a lot closer than it should be. OD bought back for that defense, as well did the Kunkka, I believe. Yeah, or no, the Rasta. It was the Rasta and the OD buying back for that defense. But it initially looked, again, very LGD favored. They committed, and Wukong's command was not placed, so Void got a chrono, and he was right-clicking away in that chrono, and then a perfect boat came in after that, and 3 heroes got hit by the torrent combination to follow.
Yep.
Viper came back, but he was getting kited way too heavily. You only get 1 BKB per life, and, well, I mean, you only get 1 BKB for both your lives, actually. And he used it on the first life, came back to life, got shackled, got kited. Monkey King had made a long journey after his buyback to return, but time, and now
Massive
look at these
reward.
Aghanim Scepter rewards.
Yep. Taking that shrine as it takes the tier 3. And once this tier 3 goes down, dude, those Raxus gonna drop super fast. Glyph is gonna get activated. And now Viper's back. He just pushed straight in. He needs to power down these. There you go. Hit the wards.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's top tower is falling.
Tier 3's
Tier
open.
3 does go down.
Victoria
wants to
oh,
find
dogfights. That's one right here. Clockwork Cook. Everybody stunned. The coil breaks. Ice Blast gonna be on top. Oh, yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, Sand King was waiting for possibly a Faceless Void rotation. He was holding on, but didn't end up coming. They let the Kunkka go, which is the right call. He won't have buyback, so he is dead for 80 seconds, but I don't really think that LGD can push fast enough.
You know, I was a little bit doubtful for this Aghanim Scepter pickup on Flyby, but that cooldown the Chronosphere was absolutely necessary for them to take multiple fights and base defend whenever they can, right?
Are they base defending more than once a minute?
I think we saw 2 Chrono in that last fight. One towards the end that did all the wombo combo, and I think one before that.
Oh, really? If that's the case, then yeah, that Aghanim Scepter is making a big difference.
Well, it also prevents LGD from doing the whole, hey, Chrono's on cooldown, let's go right now kind of thing.
That's true.
Because
yeah.
they basically have it up all the time. But now the Frost attack is online on maybe. Puck, by the way, has hit 25 for a while now. Looks like he's queuing up for Dagon. You know, honestly, I think
Refresher orb.
he'll do more if he buys a Moon Shard for Sakata.
Oh,
Chronosphere.
Chrono on BOT.
Okay, he's gonna be very, very tanky right now. Half HP gone, still alive for now. Working hard on it, and now a second coil is gonna get dropped. Wards are here as well. Burrow Strike on the back line, channeling that epicenter, going for the super kill. Meanwhile, maybe, is he focusing on the building? Yes, objective gaming. Forget about the wards, forget about the fight, just go for the buildings.
Radiant's top barracks.
Mega creeps online.
Now have mega creeps.
So
Alright.
for the past few fights, IGV has been consistently locking down the Viper. This fight, Flyby saw that BOT coming in from Monkey King onto a creep, and he went for a Chrono, but it did not catch the Viper. It
Dude,
only
he's
caught the Monkey King.
so
And I don't
tanky.
think IGV has been winning. Yeah, he is really tanky, but at the same time, you don't need to kill him, you just need to make sure he's not attacking you. And Viper was outside of the Chrono, so he was just pot-shotting the Faceless Void, slowing down his attack speed.
Oh, I
and
think-
barely survives, gets his BKB off, turns around and boundless strikes.
No, Viper was just pot-shotting the building. It's like he doesn't care if the monkey was dying or not. Like he's just objective gaming the whole way, dude.
You may be right, but the Faceless Void was definitely taking some damage from somewhere.
Sure. But that Monkey King with his build, AC, Scotty, Halberg evasion.
And Void bought back as well, so that's down.
Did you hear that Monkey King voice line when he just went in?
What did he say?
He was super feeling himself after taking a Invis ring. But, oh, Boundless Strike, that's gonna be onto 2 here. Chronosphere, that's on 2. The boat's gonna be a nice follow-up, but oh no, the Chrono got his own ally again! Oh no, not like this. LGD every survive. Sakata is just having none of it. Calls GG, and he's done.
You were against Megas.
Yeah.
OD did not have buyback, it's over.
Oh. We are done. LGD wins the series 2-0. The game was a little bit unsure of itself, but it did promise.